Hello everyone, it's Marlisa. Welcome back to my channel. I am filming a Plan With Me video for May 4th through the 10th, and I'm using this Hacienda romance art from Dinda's palette. Honestly shocked that more shops did not use this art. I just think it's so pretty and bright for summer, and I think it is perfect for this week, which was Cinco de Mayo. And yeah, I love the vibes of this kit. I love like any kind of Hispanic themed kit. So super excited about the bright colors. And then for foil, we are just keeping it very simple. I just have like a shimmer gold foil bundle from SPC, and that is pretty much it. So I'm going to jump into the base and I'll come back for the day by day. Okay guys, we are back for the day by day, and I'll be honest, I am not loving this base. I was like, something is off here, and I don't know what it is. And then I realized, I think it's the pink color in this kit. Like, I feel like it just doesn't go, right? Like, I would have preferred it to be like this fuchsia color that we're seeing like all around the kit, but instead it's like this bubblegum pink, and I don't know, I think my brain is confused. So maybe it'll look better once I put all the stickers down, but like for now, it's like not completely in love. But anywho, Monday was Star Wars Day. So I did want to put that in, even though, like I said before, I'm not a really big Star Wars fan, but I am a Mandalorian fan. That's really what got me into, I guess, Star Wars, but I'm not gonna like sit here and act like I am super knowledgeable or obsessed with it. I just really like Baby Yoda. Then we had, or I did laundry. I had another dentist appointment to get a second opinion on the teeth problems that I was having. And I got prescribed a steroid pack to help with the pain. And I think it did help for like the first 2 days and then not really after that. So it sucked, but it is what it is. Let me use a little thing. So I did mark work with these little laptop stickers that were from the kit. And then I was just not feeling well. I was in a lot of pain and just feeling pretty crappy. So that is a Quinn. I did not feel like cooking dinner, so I picked up some Jimmy John's. I had a reward in my app for like a free sandwich, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to use that. That is from Papershire. And then we did continue watching The Pit, which is on HBO. I did see that they are renewed for a third season, so that's exciting. And then the 5th was Cinco de Mayo. We did not do anything, but I still want to put it in. And I was super busy work-wise this day. Like I just had a ton of calls that needed to be made, so I'm putting that in. And then I did film, edit, and upload assuming it was a Plan With Me, but it actually may have been that organization video that I posted. Not entirely sure. And then same, this little hat is from OKPLANS. It's from the like bonus holiday sampler. And then this is from Every Minute of Story to mark that I filmed, edited, and uploaded a video. Also, looks like I picked up some groceries, which I try to do like Mondays or Tuesdays. And then the rest of Tuesday, honestly, was pretty chill. I just marked some TV. We watched The Pit again. And then we watched this cat movie called 9 Lives with Kevin Spacey. I know he's canceled, but it was a pretty cute movie. He like is this business owner executive who like doesn't pay any attention to his family, and then he like turns into a cat, and then for him to turn back into a human, he has to like be a good person, I guess. And I don't know, it was kind of funny, and I love cats, obviously. So that is from Bella Planella. This is from the kit, and then this is from Fox and Cactus. Wednesday was payday, and I just marked doing some work. And oh, I had a procedure this day. Almost forgot. I did have to be put under anesthesia, but it was like a super minor procedure. Like all is good. Scoot this up a little bit. I love these like little square boxes to mark work. I don't know why, but I just feel like they work. They work for work. For payday, we just have the little dollar signs from the kit. When I say from the kit, I mean from this like doodle sampler. Comes with a ton of different doodles that match. And work. And then I think this is my first time using one of these stickers, but I have these little YouTube like laptops from Bunny Bear Plans that I got recently. And I pulled the brown one to mark just editing and uploading. And then for my procedure, I have a Fox and Cactus like little doctor or nurse or medical professional. And then after my procedure, I was supposed to go home and rest, but I did not. I was basically just like getting stuff done. I did request Starbucks. Like as soon as I woke up, I was like, I need Starbucks. I haven't had my coffee because my procedure wasn't until like noon. And so I had not eaten or drank anything in like 24 hours basically. And of course the first thing is like, I need coffee. So that's probably why I didn't fall asleep. So my boyfriend Greg drove me to Starbucks on the way home, and I just got probably a cold brew or something like that. It's from Once More with Love. That is how I looked when I woke up. And then when I got home, I just did some like pre-filming planning content. Like I think I just like made some scripts for a future video. I don't know, like pre-filming content takes a while because like you have to pull stickers, I have to make my scripts, I have to print and cut everything because I print and cut most of my stuff. And then we did watch The Boys. I feel like we were pretty behind. I think we were like maybe 3 or 4 episodes behind. So we got caught up there. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I forgot to make a May script, so I'm going to have to go back and do that. And then actually a couple scripts got messed up, so I need to go back and print and cut those. But I will add them in later. Thursday I was just irritated and I was in a lot of pain from my teeth. situation, which was still at an all-time high. It started the week previously, which I talked about in that video. And then it was just like ongoing into this week. I was just in a ton of pain. So that was not fun. I have this Coffee Monsters Calamity that is just like from the like pain sheet, just pain all over, but really it was just in my mouth. And then I had a ton of errands to run, so I pulled that from Stick with the Plan Co. I was just trying to get my to-do list done because the day before I was not able to drive or go anywhere after my procedure, so I needed to like get some stuff done. I also filmed a video. And then I was feeling just super stressed out about, again, the dental pain that I was in, and just like the financial stress of wanting to get it taken care of so I can feel better, but also not wanting to pay for how expensive everything is. And so I was basically just feeling very down. Wait. Yeah, that's wrong. This is from Mochi Kishi, and my script says wallow in self-pity because that is how I felt. I did have another appointment. This was now my third appointment to get a third opinion on the teeth situation. So I had a consultation with another endodontist. And after this consultation, I pretty much decided to go through with what they recommended. It was pretty similar to what the other specialist had said. So, yeah, made an appointment the next day to get started. I had a root canal done the next day. Also had Little Caesars on the way home. That is from Bella Planella. This is from OKPLANS. And then I went home and I opened a line of credit to pay for some of this medical treatment, which, yeah, that's just how it is. Friday was so they scheduled my appointment. The first root canal, I need 4. Scheduled it in the morning, and then they asked me to participate in a like medicine trial, basically, like a post-clinical trial for a new pain medication that came out last year in 2025. And it's like the newest pain relief medication in like 20 years. Like typically it's just like Tylenol or ibuprofen is the standard medicine for like when you're in pain. Apparently this is like the newest one, I guess. So I had to get to my appointment early so that they could give me the medicine and then like monitor me. And I do get compensated like a little bit, so that's why I agreed to it. Also, it was a post-clinical trial, which means it's already approved by the FDA. They're just still running trials. And remember, I had at this point been in pain for 2 weeks straight, like severe pain in my mouth. So I got there like at 7 or something, and then I had to take the medicine, or like the first dose of the medicine, and I had to wait an hour before we could start the procedure. It ended up being more like hour and a half. And I will say I have not been in pain since. Like, knock on wood, like even today, this is like a week later, have not been in pain since. So I had been taking ibuprofen and Tylenol the prior 2 weeks. It was not working. And since then, since taking this medicine, I have been pain-free. Obviously, I still need to get my root canals and stuff done, but now I can at least space it out because I'm not currently, I really don't want to jinx myself, but like I'm not currently in pain right now. So I was able to get the first one done, and then I don't go back until June to get the second one, and then we'll do the third, and then we'll do the fourth. But again, I have to space it out because just financially it's a lot of money to get your teeth done. And I do have insurance, by the way. Just insurance does not like cover anything, so yeah, I'm no longer on the medicine. I only had to take it for like, I think like every 12 hours for like 48 hours. So it was just like 2 days. But yeah. Anyway, after my root canal, I was starving. On the way home, I got some Taco Bell. And then I took a nap. I was exhausted the rest of the day, like absolutely zonked. I also pulled some stickers for a plan with me. My script got messed up, so I need to go back and print that. And then we watched more of The Boys. Then on Saturday, I was in a much better mood because like for the first time in 2 weeks, I was not in any pain. So wanted to be productive. So Greg pretty much worked on the outside, like doing yard work for like literally the entire day. And then I did a ton of like house chores inside that I had kind of been putting off. I just, just stuff that like needed to get done in the house. So that was nice. We had a very, very, very productive Saturday, and it was fantastic. Also, the weather was nice. So for Greg doing yard work, I had a squinch. And then I did go to Walmart, just to get a couple of things for the weekend. And then for just doing a ton of chores in the house, that is a scribbler from SPC, and then house chores. And then I was pretty tired after cleaning and, just doing everything else. I didn't like take a nap or anything, but I was just, I don't know, I just marked that I was feeling tired. And then we went to go visit my parents for a little bit. We had borrowed their chainsaw so that Greg could do some yard work and cut up some tree limbs that we had. So we went to go return the chainsaw to them, and then we ended up just like staying there and hanging out, and we ate dinner, played some pool for visiting my mom and dad. My mom and dad do not look this old, but there's no like parent stickers where it's like just like middle-aged looking, like it's either super young couple or like really old. And then so I had planted a peach tree like a couple weeks before this, and there was one peach that looked like it was going to be ready soon, and this day it was. Like I went to go touch it and it like literally just fell into my hand, so it was ready to be eaten. So I brought it over to my parents and we split it into four pieces, and we enjoyed our first peach from our peach tree, which was very, very special. So I had to mark that in my planner. And it was absolutely delicious, like the best. We all agreed it was the best peach we've ever had. So sweet. And I mean, it literally came from our front yard, so I can't get any better than that. Then Sunday was Mother's Day. And I also got Starbucks. Did some laundry, and then I did print and cut some stickers. For Mother's Day, I just have this emoji. It says best mom ever. And then for Starbucks, that is from Bunny Bear Plans. For doing some laundry, that is from Bella Planella. And I have a little like silhouette. Where is this from? I think it's from Paper and Gumption, actually. Is it from the kit? Yeah, it's from the kit. Then I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but our dishwasher has like not been working. Like it's been very unreliable. Sometimes it'll start, other times it won't. And we go through a lot of dishes because we mainly eat at home for most of our meals, so it's kind of annoying when it doesn't work and dishes get piled up. So I had to hand wash a ton today, or this day, which is a first world problem, I know, but I just really don't like hand washing. It just, I don't know, something about dishes like really grosses me out. But it has to get done, and I can use a really cute sticker like this little Quinn. Look at her, she's so cute. I wish that was my face, but it wasn't. I was annoyed. And then I love how I just said we like always eat at home. I got In-N-Out for dinner. And then I went to go visit my sister-in-law and my brother, but my brother was like busy studying, so got to see my nephew and hold him and feed him and burp him, and it was just so special. And spent a couple hours with them just hanging with the baby, so I have like little auntie duties. I think that's cute. And then that was the week. All right, everyone, that is my memory planning video for the week of May 4th through the 10th. Like I said before, I do have to go back and print some scripts that got some water damage, but I will obviously do that later. I think it looks better now with everything just like laid out. I don't know, this pink color is still throwing me off. Like I wanted it to be this color, but whatever. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Also, let me know what themed kit you used for this week. I know we had lots of options with Star Wars, Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, all in the same week. So I'm curious like what you kind of leaned towards, or maybe you did summer, or maybe you're still into spring. I don't know. May here is pretty much summer, like it's super hot. So I did want to use kind of like a summery kit, and I just think that this was perfect for this week. But yes, again, let me know if you guys liked this video. Comment down below, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.